mute. Everything's on mute.
Sorry about that. Let me see if we can rewind that. Do we have any volume?
No audio, no sound.
No
Test,
audio.
test.
Can't hear you. You there? Let's see. We'll see. We're gonna get to it. See if we can.
Yeah, I'm here. We can hear you now.
We can hear you now. There it is. All right,
Good,
better.
good. Can you hear me
We
now?
are now.
So let's repeat what we just said.
So,
Oh, shit.
welcome to the best podcast out of San Antonio. Once again, sorry for the technical difficulties. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We appreciate all the subscribers, all you guys in the chat. We can see you all commenting. We've had a busy day, as we said. I'm your host, Sling. Steve's here, the man, the myth, the legend. We have CC, who's got all the cheese man in the streets. You know what it is.
Yes,
we got a lot of stuff to get into, which we will get into that. But first, we're gonna kind of just talk about the things that happened today. I think today we had a good
little recap of
yeah,
our
a little
day.
recap of today. We had a good little content creator get together. Is that what it was?
So it was a content creating thing, and it's for the Hope of
Hope at Heart.
Hope at Heart. I was saying Hope of Heart.
Foundation.
Yeah, foundation. It's a foundation that helps with kids that have cancer here in San Antonio. A lot of people, when you hear stuff like that, you think like just medical bills. You don't think of everyday necessities, food, light bill, water bill, rent, car payments, and all the stuff that happens in between. Well, this person jumped in. He started this foundation. He's going 100% all in. And I know I'm all in on helping him. I hope some of the people in San Antonio jump in on this. I called out a lot of influencers today because, a lot of people always say they're for the city.
Right.
They always say, oh, I do this, I do that. But when it's needed, they're not here.
Correct.
What the heck? They're not available.
Right. And then everybody says that they're for the city, and then there's no kind of community give back or anything like that, and everybody says it's for clout. But to recap on that, because everybody saw that we had Nene on here or whatever is Andrew, what you guys go refer to him as by, and we kind of touched on the subject of clout, right?
Yes.
We all essentially have done this for some sort of clout. It's just to dissect that. I want the people and the viewers to know that it is for a certain amount of clout, but it's what you do with it, right?
Yeah, what you do with your platform.
What you do with your platform, how are you using it, how are you going to, persuade people to what's the support and what's really for the city, you know what I mean? And I think that's kind of one subject that's very broad when people say, oh, y'all are doing it for the clout, because I see there's a lot of commenters that just, they want to, I guess you would say, troll and kind of use the narrative of like, you guys are haters or all this is boring. It can be, it can be, I guess, if it's not your
cup of tea.
If it's not your cup of tea, then by all means, subscribe to somebody else, you know what I mean? But we do appreciate everybody that does tune in, watch, and kind of allow us to build this platform, because we are the ones that want to get with the creators and the people that have platforms like our special guest today, where we can ask him questions, get to know him, maybe see his point of view, maybe make it come to a common ground or understanding, because nowadays, pick his brain, because sometimes we disagree with what we first see.
Yeah.
We don't really get into kind of what they're thinking and their train of thought. You know what I'm saying?
No, I got what you're saying. I just think like right now a lot of stuff is going on even with the city and the basketball. I think the Spurs game and all that, and the bullying. It's the person that we have today for our podcast is the perfect person, because they've been talking about the way New York's been bullying the shit out of our
I've seen
people.
some ugly videos too.
But even when they were here in our town, in our city, they were talking shit, being crazy, and being rude.
And to be fair, and to be the devil's advocate again, I did see both. I saw, but I didn't see to the degree of what I'm seeing out in New York. Where
we didn't chase the bus.
Not even chase the bus. Like, I'm talking about people get beat up, like trampled.
I've seen it in the market during Fiesta when like the Mavericks or the Lakers.
Yeah.
People were they're always fighting. Spurs fans were going crazy.
I don't know. I had a flashback. Like, I don't know how old y'all are, but
this was years ago.
Yeah, no, me too. Yeah. I had a flashback because I remember years ago when I played sports in middle school, and we'd go play like the bad schools. They were like, we'd have to tuck down because they would throw rocks at the bus. I could just imagine how it was there. You know what I mean? Like, so it was just crazy. Yeah.
But nonetheless, we will get into that. And just to recap too, like I said, we'd like to really thank Gomez Law Firm.
Yes.
For bringing us to their event today. Hope for Heart Foundation. They're on Instagram. You guys go follow them. Check it out. Check out what they do. His Hope for Heart is hopeforheart.org. I think is his website.
Yes. We'll have more information on the page soon.
Yeah, it's on. We'll tag it and everything. Again, I'd like to thank all the people that support us, all the people that reach out to us. Shout out to Tony Too Fast, who's Countdown City Cuts, Countdown City's Cuts Barbershops. You guys go over there, get your haircuts. Yeah, it's the real, the real Southeast. We already know that what it is. And you guys, we're gonna take a little 5-minute break, and go ahead and bring on our special guest. And you guys just tune in and just stay put. We are going to get to it.
And don't forget to share, like, and subscribe on our YouTube channel, because eventually we're not going to be that much on Facebook. We're going to take it all to YouTube because they let us be a little more free there. And you have to subscribe, guys. Did he mute it for a while?
Outside.
Welcome back, guys. Thanks again. We are here with the man, the myth, the legend. Is it King Kyle Lee or King Kyle Lee? King Kyle Lee, right? Am I wrong?
Oh, you said Kyle Lee?
Yeah, like
it's Kyle. Yeah, my name is Kyle.
Right, but it's King Kyle Lee,
King
right?
Kyle Lee.
2 words, because people are like
three words.
Yeah, well, Kyle Lee, two names, because everybody's always like King Kyle Lee, and I'm like,
yeah,
you know, because they say it so fast.
Yeah.
But welcome to the show, man. Thanks for coming.
You.
We appreciate you taking
man.
the time out. By the way, I want to say happy anniversary. I know
Thank you.
You're taking the time out of that, so we really appreciate that. And so you're originally from Houston.
Yeah.
Born and raised from Houston, and you moved over here to San Antonio.
Yeah.
Or how did that come about?
When high school, I got hurt, man. I was a number 5 player in Texas.
Yeah, because we were just talking about that.
Yeah, getting ready to, do my thing, take a Division I or something like that, and ended up hurting my knee real bad. I couldn't even play for like a year.
Damn.
It was like my senior year going into college, you know what I'm saying? And
right.
So, all the big schools backed off me, and
then so
Corner Word was one of the schools to still be interested in me. So I came here on basketball scholarship.
But so you're not just a basketball fan. You used to play basketball, so you kind of like you're not just like, oh, I'm a fan of these guys like most of the other celebrities.
Yeah, what I'm saying. People be seeing me talk. I'm like, nah, I ain't just talking.
Yeah,
I've won championships in Spurs basketball camps. Like I used to coach because the Spurs used to practice at our gym.
Right.
At Corner Word before they got their practice facility. Now they used to practice at our gym. So I met Tony Parker, Tim, I met everybody, you know what I'm saying? And so in the summertime, they used to hold the Spurs camps there. So I would get a team, you know, whoever worked the camp, if he was a coach, you get a team. So I won 2 championships at the Spurs camps. I took my team to the championship, you know. They were 11, 12, and then the 8, 9.
Yeah. So you really know. So what are your thoughts on the Spurs and how they're doing and what's going on in the finals right now?
We should be 3-0 right now.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
3-0.
It should be 3-0, yeah.
And you're like,
we gave the first 2 games away.
That double digit on both games up big.
We gave them away. The second game,
Should've
even
called
though Wemby
timeout.
threw that pass off Castle back, we missed 8 free throws. If we would have just hit 2 free throws,
I would
we
agree
would've
with you
won.
on, but I'm saying that like, so the first game, you really think they gave that game away?
yes,
16.
What,
yes,
like,
yes. They gave
and
that
that's
game
your,
away.
that's not the fan inside of you saying that that's your,
They beat themselves.
really?
Yeah.
I'm Go Spurs
Hey,
Go.
but don't get me wrong.
Go Spurs going
Don't
out.
get me wrong. Like the New York Knicks, they won the game. They took it. They won it. But the Spurs let them take it because the Spurs was making stupid rookie mistakes that they shouldn't have
They're
been
too
making
young.
because they was going off of inexperience. If they would have been an experienced Spurs team, we would be up 3-0 right now.
I say 2-1. It would have been 2-1.
At worst.
You know,
At best.
you like New York, of course you're gonna
No,
say that.
I don't like them. But remember, we
He was
had
looking for New York gear today. He's full
No,
of shit. He
we-
went to the
I
mall
know,
looking for New
bro.
York gear.
I got text messages to prove he
No,
lying.
look, we had a conversation.
Look, every game New York won this series, your motherfucking ass been texting me talking shit every time. But last
I
night,
told him.
your ass ain't
Yeah.
talking no shit.
Oh, I know. I
You
bet
finna be
that-
quiet
He
for
was
a
on
while
military.
now.
I
Fucking
bet the
hyped
Spurs.
up and shit.
Yeah, I was at military betting the Spurs. But look,
betting the Spurs.
I was saying, because everybody was like, oh, we're going to sweep them, we're going to sweep them. And I was like,
I don't know about all that. I always
Yes.
said Spurs and
All
6.
fans were saying
I
that.
said
5 or
Spurs and 6 from the
I said 5 or
jump.
6. Yeah, I said 5 or 6.
I just didn't think they were going to just roll over them like they
But
thought
all
they
my
were.
everybody who follow me on wherever you follow me, everybody know that before the playoffs started, I said the Spurs was gonna be here. I'm the only one.
finals.
I'm the
In the
only
finals.
one. Ain't nobody else been
you would've
hyped
cashed
or
in. You
nothing
would've cashed in.
until the Spurs started winning. Then people, oh, Spurs. Nah, I've been telling, of course you got the real fans out there, but I'm one of the content creators, artists, what they call
Influencer?
media figures, whatever, to
Yeah.
come out and say, I think Shaq said it back in February, but as far as like before the play, that's why I put out the song. I put out the song right before the playoffs started.
Yep.
And I said, we winning the championship this year, not just making the finals. We winning the championship this year. Wemby gonna be finals MVP.
Which
He
I
already
hope
took the Western Conference
Which
finals
I hope
MVP.
he does, because I bet the odds on that. I did, right? We did.
So what do you
hopefully they
think?
do.
What do you think about the arena they want to build?
At first I was a little hesitant about it, but then I started to see like the
Why are
way
you
they
hesitant though?
because I didn't really see like a lot of, besides the Frostbank Center on the east side, like I didn't really see, they're saying they was gonna do all this stuff, but they didn't really do a lot of the stuff they said they was gonna do. Like
On
the
Houston
hood,
Street, right? They're
all that
supposed
shit
to
still the
develop
hood.
Houston Street.
You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't really improved nowhere. Only where is like maybe that little caddy corner where Faded Culture is at. They put that little area over there, but other than that, like, and then they made the streets a little better, but only to go to the Frostbank Center, not anywhere else. So I was hesitant on it because they was talking about using taxpayer money and all that, but then I found out how they wanted to use the taxpayer money. It wasn't going to come straight out taxpayer funds. They were going to use it in other ways. Then I started looking at it more, and then I was like, you know what? It'll be good for the city. I mean, I think San Antonio needs to start having that more elevated look, if you want to say. Like we still, we still look like a big town. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a nice, big, beautiful stadium downtown to like really set it off and just give the city a better look. And then, it's going to create more jobs and all that. But, we got to stay up with everybody, bro. We can't stay behind, you know what I'm saying? Even though San Antonio is behind in a lot of ways, but
What do you think that separates Houston from San Antonio, though? Like what? Because I mean, you living and being from Houston, like what separates the two? Like,
it's two different cities. I mean, you got, man, San Antonio, 7% black people here. Houston, I'm not sure, but it's way more black people there.
50%.
You know what I'm saying?
About
So
50%.
it's, actually when I got to San Antonio, it was a big culture shock for me because I was around them with black people. So me being around Hispanics and different races, it was a culture shock. I was like, damn, I ain't never done it. But then I seen like how cool everybody was.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, they just like us. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it just became like somewhere I was like, man, it ain't no difference. That's when when I moved here is when I found out like skin color and all that stuff don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all about the person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't find that out until I was able to mingle with other races and party with other races, do music with some of the first music that I ever recorded was with a Hispanic engineer in his basement over there by Sugars, that neighborhood by Sugars over there.
Yeah.
Off of Cherry Street, I think it is.
Yeah.
And yeah, man. So that's how I even got into the Hispanic culture. Then I signed with Third Degree, and our CEO, he from Laredo. So all he knew was Mexican culture. You know, I mean, that's him. You know, so in order for him to help us get to where we needed to go, he knew how to cater to the Mexican crowd. So he would tell us stuff, man. Hey, man, you know, he would start teaching us certain little Spanish words and all that stuff. But bro, I've been all in Laredo. I've been in the Valley. This is where I like lived at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like all these places, bro. Del Rio, Eagle Pass, you know what I'm saying? Like all these areas is where like I was accepted, bro. And to feel that exception from a whole nother culture, bro, is something that do something to you and it help you to understand like, man, we all one, bro. Like it shouldn't be no people looking at somebody differently because they're a different race or none of that. Like we all one, bro.
Yeah, because and it's probably, I don't want to go off topic, but I saw a video of somebody that it was from San Antonio, and it was a black guy, and he was like, "Oh man, Mexicans hate black people here," and I just kind of,
bro,
I don't really,
you got stupid people in every race,
yes.
but that's not the identity of San Antonio though.
I know stupid Mexicans, and I know,
bro.
You know,
I could go to the South Side at 2 a.m, bro, and pull up to one of the food trucks, man, nothing but love,
Yeah.
bro. You know what I'm saying? People pulling up, showing me love. Treat me like I'm their family, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't gotta do that shit.
You just be taller. You're the taller one in the family.
They ain't gotta
There's
do
always
that.
one.
You know what I'm saying? And they do, bro. They go out of their way to show me love, bro.
Yeah.
I've gotten so much love from people who not my skin color. You know what I'm saying?
We saw it remember at the pep rally we were there?
Yeah, you just saw it firsthand.
Everybody was wanting
you know
to take pictures. I was like, I was standing there like this, like nobody wants to take a picture with me, man. This bullshit. You know what I mean?
man.
But yeah, I saw it.
It's all, you know, but at the end of the day, man, I think people, for the most part, you know, you was talking about somebody hating and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as much love as you get, I'm sure you get as much hate. That much hate.
No, I
don't think
get
so?
10 times more love.
Really?
Yeah, like 10 times
always
more.
conquers.
It don't matter how much hate you may see about me. I just know I'm getting 10 times more love. You know what I'm saying? So, and anybody that do want to hate, they either made a false assumption, they lying, or they mad about or jealous or something like that. Like
Always.
because I don't fuck people over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody out here that can say I fucked them over. I try to help out as many people as possible. I give back to the community as much as I can. I do everything possible to do what God would want me to do if I had these opportunities and things that I have going on. So I use my blessings to bless others. So can't nobody tell me that I done something to them. You could be mad about an opinion I gave or something, but I mean, for the most part, there's nothing to hate me about.
Yeah, I think opinions are kind of like assholes. Everybody has one, you know what I mean? But
My wife just said that.
yeah, so I think that sometimes with the opinions come like controversy, because I guess my next question is like, what's one controversy involving you that the public like misunderstood?
Shit. I would say like recently I put out this video about Desi Banks, and it got like a lot of hate. People was talking about, yeah, he's canceled and he's this, and then I thought about it and I was like, hold on, what they mad at? So then I start like, listen, hold on, let me take a drink before I go to this. It was like, so I started looking at what they was mad at. First off, I said that my wife blacker than a black conservative, and
Elaborate that.
yeah,
Let's
so
hear
when I said that, my wife is white, you know what I'm saying? But when I said that, I was talking about there are black conservatives out there that are like, they black but they white.
Like Candace
they
Owens.
black but they ain't, yeah, like Candace Owens. Even though she coming over now, but like Candace Owens. People like Candace Owens who try to act like slavery wasn't a big deal or act like racism doesn't exist anymore. Like those type of conservatives that are not caring about the black community in a whole, but they only look at like, if you see some people over here acting ignorant, then they try to act like all black people like that. And they black. I'm like, bro, we know all black people ain't like that. Why you acting like that?
Yeah.
But I was talking about black folks that be cooning. You know what I'm saying? Black folks that's on that bullshit, that's yes massa type. You know what I'm saying? all conservatives not like that, but the ones that are, that's who I was talking about. But anyway, I said black conservatives. People gonna lie talking about I said my wife blacker than black women.
See, that's what I heard.
That's what I heard.
You know what I'm
That's what I
saying?
heard.
And I'm like, bro, for one, how can you believe that when the video evidence, I didn't delete the video, it's still there right now. You can go watch the video.
On Instagram,
I
King
never
Kali.
once said nothing about no black women. So why would that be spread when you can literally go look at the video and see that I never said black women one time?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and to even go into further, I'm gonna show you something right quick because I just came across this shit early today. When I say black conservative, this the kind of black conservative I'm talking about. Because you just had Carmelo Anthony
Murdered.
Yeah. So you got people out here
Wait,
like
what Carmelo Anthony, the New York Knicks?
The kid up there.
Oh,
yeah, you got this girl right here. Hold on,
I was like, wait, what?
before I show you this.
Oh, yeah.
Now look at this. Look at this. What is that girl?
Light skin?
Dylan, if you can post
Is she
the
black?
video
Okay.
link.
She black, right? Okay, she black. Now listen
I
to
would've
this.
said light skin, but yeah.
Listen to this. Listen how this black. This the kind of conservative I was talking about. Pay attention. Hold on, let me cut.
Say, black supremacy is the most dangerous.
Hold on, let me bring it back.
This fucking chimp right here killed a white child and has gained millions of fucking supporters, all of them being niggers, of course. But I'm just gonna say,
That's a black girl talking like that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. You not black. You not black talking like that. You not black calling other black people chimps.
Yeah.
You not black saying these niggers. We don't say that. We say nigga. We don't say niggers.
Yeah.
Why is a black girl saying that's what I was talking about? My white blacker than motherfucker like that. But I will say I shouldn't have said my white blacker than nobody because she not. It was a joke. I was being silly. You know what I'm saying? Just picking at coon ass niggas. That's what I was doing. But people wanted to flip that and say I'm talking about black women. Then you got motherfuckers talking about, well, he knew that Desi Banks get on people at his show. No, I don't. That's a dumb assumption that you made. I follow Desi Banks, but I don't like follow his every move. I don't.
Right.
I've
show
never
support.
seen him live.
Yeah, you show support.
I just saw his skits. I've seen his skits. So from me seeing his skits online, I was like, he coming in town. It's my birthday, man. I'm gonna go check him out. Why are you sitting on the front row? It was my birthday. I was going to check him out. But me giving an opinion about a joke, the thing is that I gave my opinion about the joke, right? Mm-hmm. But at the end of the video, I said we still had a good time. He still put on a good show.
Right. I heard that part.
If I'm saying I understand it was a joke, but I'm gonna use it as an example to say we shouldn't be judging who somebody want to love. So from that's a reason to hate me. That's a reason to hate me.
Well,
before I finish that though, when you talk about the joke part, like I know it's a joke,
right?
You know what I'm saying? But if a man do this looking at you, I don't care where you at, and he say you with a white girl because you intimidated by black women, I don't really see that as a joke.
Yeah.
Some people may think that's a joke, but to me, that's a personal attack.
Yep.
Right.
Because my wife ain't however you trying to make her seem like just because she white. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not whoever you trying to seem like just because I'm with a white girl. Because I don't even look at race. I never even looked at race. I didn't look at my wife and say, oh, she white. I'm finna go, I'm gonna try to holler at her. Hell nah, I met her. We
Y'all
talked.
connected?
We connect. We was finishing each other's sentences. Like it was like some real love shit. Then I said, I feel like God brought her to me. Well, you black. What? God ain't gonna send you no white woman. How? If I say I love her and I marry her, don't we all put our vows to God, right? We give our vows and all that, and it's from God, and we get married under God with a preacher. So if you get married and you don't feel like God sent you your wife, you shouldn't be with her. So why am I wrong for saying I feel like God sent me my wife, which I've been loyal to for 8 years. She been loyal to me for 8 years. We got 4 beautiful children. My wife is white, but she educate herself constantly about black culture and everything about black history and everything that she needs to know because she understands she got black children. You know what I'm saying? And that's out of her mouth, not mine. Which is why I got with her, because I had to understand, we had to understand who we were. I didn't just marry a white woman.
Yeah.
I married somebody that I fell in love with and that I understood that she understand that we all God's children. You know what I'm saying? So anybody else thinking on some other shit, that's you. That ain't my fault. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, from what I just said, what reason would a person say, we're gonna turn on him and we're gonna cancel him. which I ain't been canceled ever since they did what they did. I got up to 15 more thousand followers. All my postings shot out the roof. I mean, I'm getting more love than ever.
Yeah.
So who canceled who?
I think
Y'all help me.
So you're doing good.
Yeah, I'm
safe
doing
to say
great.
you're doing pretty good because I don't even have 15,000, but nonetheless.
And that's in a couple of days.
And I think too, from what I saw, what I saw, I think people, when they took what you said, is that, oh, well, you went to a comedy show, you kind of should have known that it was going to be
that's why
some controversial jokes.
No, see, their thing is, this ain't my first comedy show. I've been to numerous comedy, well, not numerous, but
A few.
I say like 3 or 4.
Right,
you know
a few.
What I'm saying, in my life. I'm not a comedy person. I don't go, but I've been to like see my boy Alvin Perry here in town. My boy Clifton. I'm sorry. I went to see Marlon Wayans last year. I've been to a few, you know. And my thing is, people said, you know what he do at his shows, which I had no idea he attacked interracial couples. I never knew that. I didn't find out until I found out personally when he attacked
But
me.
is it an attack or is it just I would say make fun of?
Yeah, no, he's just, I would say makes fun of. To me,
It's part of his act, right?
it's part of his act. See,
Right.
so this the thing. So when me and my wife left, and I even went to take a picture with him because I understood and I was there to support him. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like I was bashing him. I wasn't trying to bash him because I even said I understand it's a joke. I feel like it's a racist joke, but at the end of the day, I still said he put on a good show. So if I had a problem, I would have been like, fuck him and do. No, it wasn't that. It was just me giving an example, using him as an example of how, like, hey man, when you do come at people like that, whether it's a joke or not, you gotta hear like, bro, you making a racist joke and you making that racist joke so you can get paid. Sometimes I feel like in today's society, we be like so much into the jokes and all that shit, we're not really paying attention. Why would you make racist jokes for racist people to be laughing at? Because I've seen Cat Williams, I've seen numerous comedians, Marlon Wayans, for instance, when I went to see.
Chappelle do it too.
But not super racist like that though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know what I'm
Chappelle
saying?
I know. Wait a
Chappelle,
minute.
have you ever seen
Yeah.
Clayton Bigsby?
Yes.
Okay, you gotta, and I would ask you to go.
That's a comedian?
No, that's his skit.
That's his skit.
He's playing as a blind black man who
Yeah.
thinks he's white,
Yeah.
and he's
Talked a lot of shit.
He's going crazy. You
He's
got
part of the
it.
KKK.
Yeah, he's part of the KKK.
Yeah.
He
But
says some pretty
hold
vulgar
on.
shit.
So he's part of the KKK?
No.
He's trying-
His
acts like
character.
His character.
He's part of the KKK.
His character is called Clayton
But
Bigsby.
don't get me wrong. Like I said in the video, I know it was a joke.
Yeah.
But this the thing. A person can tell 100 jokes. We as people ain't got to like the 100 jokes though.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For
so
sure.
who are you to tell me what joke I should and shouldn't like?
Yep.
I mean, I agree with you on that part. I do
Yeah.
agree.
Now
like-
I will say the way he came at me, I have a loud voice, as you can tell, so I had to talk back. And maybe when I was talking back,
It seemed-
I'm a man, bro. I stand
Your
on
voice got
shit.
real deep.
Yeah, so I think maybe my
You probably were gonna
response
do
to
the Will
him,
Smith. You were gonna go
he
Will Smith
felt
him.
challenged, you know.
You were gonna go. You were
hell
gonna
nah.
go Will Smith. Them.
Chris
Don't
Rock.
lie. I
Bro,
can see- I can
if
see
they
it in his
put
eye.
out the video, we smiling and laughing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's not like I was, oh man, do. Nah, we laughing and you know what I'm saying? Nah.
Yeah, I thought you would. See, I thought you would have Will Smith them.
Hell nah.
Nah, yeah,
Nah.
that's the vibe I'm getting. It's the Will. It's the Will Smith.
Like I said, I know that I was using it as a joke. I mean,
Yeah.
I knew it was a joke, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I felt like that, I wouldn't have took a picture with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You would've just went about your way.
I'm a content creator. I went and did a video and gave my true, honest opinion about how I felt about something. People don't do that. I did. That's what I did. Sometimes
Yeah.
somebody can rub you the wrong way and you just stay quiet about it, won't say nothing. I said something about it.
Yeah.
But I said, I understand it's a joke. I enjoyed his show. We had a good time. He did his thing. But I'm also use this as an example to say, hey
Right.
man, when at the end of the day, like, if somebody want to be with somebody, like, why are you joking about that? Why are you playing about that?
Yeah.
So talking about like, I want to know because there's a lot
But
of
you
new
joke
people on
and talk
here.
what you want to talk
Yeah.
about.
So I want to know like who really is King Kylie? Like, if you could like give us like a quick rundown, like who are you? Like, what do you stand for?
Me, King Kylie, man. It's a fairly easy question. I'm a humble servant of God. I'm not perfect, but I'll do everything that I could possibly do to make sure that I take accountability for any wrongs that I've done. I make sure that I stand up for people. I make sure that I use my platform, or I tried to use my platform to bring awareness to injustice, to bring awareness to bullying, to bring positivity out when I do talk about positive stuff, because I feel like at the end of the day, like, we are family. So if I'm saying some shit, you may not agree with it, but at the end of the day, my message, like, everybody can say what they want to say about the Desi Banks video, but my message in the video was that we should all look at each other and not be judging anybody on who they want to date or who they want to be with. Right. Which I feel like, because in the video I said his joke, that was a joke, but in real life there are really people who actually think like that. I even said that in the joke.
Yeah, I heard.
Saying like, I know it's a joke, but hey, there's really people who think like that. And for the people who think like that, y'all shouldn't be thinking like that. If you see a black girl with a Mexican man, that's their business. If that Mexican man is mean or that Mexican woman is mean, that's on them. If that black man is racist or that Mexican woman is racist, that's on them. That's not your, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about what nobody else doing. Worry about yourself. I think people get too caught up in what other people are doing and then be trying to assume they know what they doing. You don't even know these people. Like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying?
Nosy motherfuckers.
Like, knew me. That's one of the big things. Oh, you knew that he was gonna be making jokes about that. No, I didn't. That's an assumption. And from that assumption, you use that to think I'm lame or I'm this or I'm that. When at the end of the day, I had no idea that man, his go-to. See, I didn't know it was his go-to. My wife, after it was over, she never heard of Desi Banks. So after it was over, she went and looked him up. And the first couple of stand-ups she saw, she sent to me, she said, baby, that's what he do. Like, that's his show. Like, saying, like, that's what he do. Like, not like it's fucked up or it's mean. She's like, nah, that's his routine. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, shit, I didn't know that.
I'm curious, what did she tell you how she felt about it when it happened?
It was funny that I overreacted.
She was opposite of you. Oh wow, that's interesting.
My wife was like, you was tripping. She told me I was tripping even the way I was talking back to him. Yeah. She said it was a joke.
Wow,
like,
that's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, and that part.
That's
like,
interesting.
Motherfuckers trying to act like it was my wife that made me say something.
Right.
No.
And that
my wife actually told me you shouldn't even talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Just let it go.
Because you're giving it more. You're giving it more.
That's what she told me.
Like,
but I'm
you're giving
like,
it more.
I'm finna talk about this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, honest to God opinion, I know it's a joke, nigga, but and I know I ain't calling you nigga, I'm just speaking.
I was about to say racism.
Me as a man, I just felt like that was disrespectful to her. Even though she didn't feel disrespected, even though she ain't had no problem, I just felt like he was trying to call her weak. And I'm like, I know this lady, she ain't weak at all. Why you trying to paint her out as some weak person just because she white? Yeah. That was really my whole problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was my wife, bro.
Right.
You talking to my wife. We was on the street, I'd have punched him in his mouth. Yeah. I say it like that. Joking or not, if you wouldn't have been on stage and you would have said some shit like that to me about my wife, I'd have punched you in your face.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's a good, and those are the things, those are the kind of questions that really people don't get to, and not really get the insight of, like,
so instead,
they just assume, they saw your video,
but instead of like thinking like, okay, well, maybe he was thinking like this, or maybe he was thinking like that. No, he was thinking like this, and fuck him, and so it's like,
so you use the N-word, I have a big deal with that.
Before you say that, I want you to know something. I can show you a text message right now. My wife telling me, when you responded to Desi, you was using the N-word. And when and it's in the text message, she say N-word, she don't say, she said, you was using the N-word and you said that you was gonna stop trying to use that word. I came out and I said that, but it's hard because, man, my daddy say that. So I all my life, you know what I'm saying? So I am on the verge, and when I do get a little worked up, I do say it too, because I'm just like in my natural form, so I just be saying it. But one of my main goals is to stop saying nigga. Because I feel like even though it's with an A, it's still with an ER, and that ER was used to degrade my people when we were slaves and when we was going through those times. And so slaves ended up taking that word because massa called them niggas so much, they switched it and called themselves nigga because they were so uneducated. That's what they would call themselves, because master used to call them that. But instead of saying nigger, they put it with an A. And when they were freed, they went out and they started just saying that and spreading it everywhere until now today, black folks be saying nigga.
But I'm sure it's in a
but
lot
it
of.
should not be being said. We need to get it out of our vocabulary. I understand it's an expression now and all that, but
It is a big
just
one.
the fact that it was used to degrade us should just make it like, nah, we shouldn't use it. And so, you know, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I just have.
But
a
what
thing.
are your reasons?
My whole thing is like, if people don't want that word to be used, then no one should use it.
So with that, I kind of say I can't agree all the way, because if a certain community of people were treated with injustice, murdered, tortured, used as slaves, treated like scum, and then they end up saying, you know, this is where we want to use. It's not up to us to say, no, nobody should use it like that, because you got certain people that really like, so like I'm a black man that like, I see everybody as God's children. You still got a lot of black people out here that don't believe in that yet. They don't believe in we are God's children because of how bad a certain race did us 400 years. Well, shit, it wasn't even 400 years ago.
They're still selling slaves in Africa right now too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And they're selling each other, its own people too. So
it's hard for a lot of black people to trust other races just because of everything that we've been through. You know what I'm saying? And I understand, but I feel like it's ignorance, because if you really honor God, then you gotta forgive, bro. And once you forgive, then you understand it's not up to us to look at you and say, oh, it was a Mexican dude over there being racist to me, so you're racist too. That's the dumbest shit we could ever do. Which is why I was able to give. I've dated all races, not just my wife is the first white woman that I've ever dated.
no bunny.
You know what I'm saying? My wife is the first one. You know, no, I don't feel no disrespect. My wife think it's funny. Nah, man. But it wasn't white. I wasn't going after her. Anybody that I ever talked to, I try to like find out who you are inside. You know, who you are inside as a person.
Yeah.
I don't look at, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand you Mexican, I see that, but
Oh, I'm not Mexican.
what are you?
I'm black. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm Mexican. I just wanted to see.
You must be
You
a
were
motherfucker.
assuming.
You
You were assuming.
You must be a motherfucking alien or something. 'Cause goddamn, you
All
must
your
shape
wives were
shift or
black.
some shit.
Would you think you're part of? You might be. Part of the
No,
family.
I don't think so.
That's why I said that, because
He's
Fomob
married a lot
black.
of
Y'all know
black
Fomob?
women.
The
Yeah.
artist, Fomob, he black.
Nah.
Yeah.
He's black.
Which
Yes.
is great
Black
that you
and
bring
Mexican,
that.
but yes.
Which is great you bring that up, because somebody had asked. They say that, you know, you want to like remove the N word from people's vocabulary, right? And
I think it should be removed. I agree with her on that. I do. I think it should be removed.
however, when you're featured on his songs and you're talking about, well, they say that there's songs out there that where you're promoting shooting the ops and
Who is?
I guess Fomob and y'all and your song and
in
you
my song?
are you featured on a song with him?
We ain't talking about shooting no ops. I don't think so.
Before we get into deep that, I have a really good question I really want to ask, and I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Go ahead.
Because I'll forget because I'm old. Are you on a record deal right now?
I'm independent.
So what would give you, because you brought up Fomob and all that, and I know there's like a little story behind that. What advice would you give the up and coming artists as far as getting screwed over by records? Because you're, like you said, you're independent, like record companies.
The question. What's the question?
Like what advice would you give up and coming artists as far as record companies?
It just depends on the situation, because there's so many different types of situations that you can have with a record deal. I would say just like continue to work, get what you want. Sometimes though, when you're dealing with these record labels, sometimes you just got like that Mexican OT. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's in like a 360 deal. You know what I'm saying?
I heard of that.
Yeah, so
Explain
he
that.
that mean they get something off everything you do.
Yep.
Everything
That's what
you
it
do,
is.
they
I
get
saw that
something.
on some Breakfast Club, I think.
Yeah, so the reason I bring that up is because that's not a good deal. But that Mexican OT was able to take that not good deal and create some magic with it. Able to create those opportunities that he got for himself to where he is today. So sometimes you can have a bad deal, but you can make something from it.
Yeah,
you know
turn
what
it
I'm saying?
around.
The relationships and all the stuff you got. You know, but yeah, there's a lot of things I feel like these record labels have to do that stuff now just because of how things are. But nah, I think you take an opportunity when it's there, you know what I'm saying, and you just try to push and make sure that you doing everything possible to take it as far as you could take it.
Because did you work with Swisher House?
Oh yeah.
Right, you did, right? I knew it.
Yeah.
And how was that? How was that working with Swisher? How did that
Dude, I wasn't on Swisher House, but I was featured on a few.
But you worked with them,
Michael
yeah.
Watts,
You did that.
Michael Watts, he screwed.
Rest in peace, Mike Watts.
Yeah, rest in peace, man.
Yeah.
He screwed 2 of my projects. You know?
Yeah, I remember that.
I ain't paying. He worked with me, and it was like a dream come true because DJ Screw, you know, is the man. You know, he the one who is the originator, and he passed away before I could meet him.
Yeah.
And so me having a chance to, you know, Michael Watts before until the day he died, he was calling me. You know, he called me on the phone. We like friends, personal friend. He called anytime he come to San Antonio, he called me and we'll talk. Even if we don't meet up when he here, we still gonna talk. And so he was like a brother to me, man. And so, you know, to lose somebody like that, that was such a legend, man, that was a big blow. You know what I'm saying? My first legend that I lost was close to me was Big Hawk. Big Hawk,
that was a good one. He was a good artist too.
You know, the thing about Big Hawk, man, is he took a liking to me in the studio when we first was working on our Rather Bang Screw. And Big Hawk he's just like, man, you know, man, you go hard. Like, so we was talking, man, and we talked for about, you know, a month, a little bit over a month. And then he got killed, man.
Unfortunately.
I was finna start doing stuff with him, and he was telling me all the stuff he had set up for me and all kind of stuff, man. And then that happened to him. I'd Rather Bang Screw was the last song he recorded before he passed away, man. So that was a blow. And
for sure.
You know, and another one was DMX.
DMX is a good one too. That was one of my favorite rappers.
Yeah, I went on tour with DMX.
Bad motherfucker.
And we actually it started in San Antonio, and when he first got to San Antonio, we was eating at a restaurant, and his manager was like, don't give him nothing. I don't care what he asks you for. Don't give him no drugs, no pills, no nothing. Don't give him nothing. Don't even give him no alcohol. And we was like, oh, okay, cool. So I drove them to somewhere, it was like 151 and 90 area, around that area. And we went to go eat over there, and he pulled me outside because I was trying to get him to listen to my new album. And he pulled me outside and he was like, hey, I know what they told you. He didn't say it like that. He was like, hey, yo, son, I know what they told you. Just look, let me get the keys to the whip, and I'm going to drive, and I want to go back to that's another thing they said, don't let him drive. And I'm going to drive, because I got to get back to the room, son, because da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, nah, they said you can't drive. Come on, son, I'm telling you, let me do it. I ain't doing the show, son. I ain't going to do the show. And I was like, come on, bro. I said, well, look, let me go holler at your mans and see what's up. He's like, nah, son, look, you let me drive. I'm gonna jam your album the whole time while we driving, son. And I was like, all right, cool. So we jump on the freeway, and he listened to my album and shit. Bro, he get on I-10 over there by I-10 and 410 by Dave and Buster's right there, and he fucking smashes it, bro. Going down I-10, bro. We pulling up to Hildebrand and West, you know, right up in there. I said, hey, bro, you can't do that right here. Like, you going like 100, bro. Like, the police be crazy right here. Like, you cannot do. These motherfuckers gonna look at me and say, you think I give a fuck about the motherfucking police? I'm out here smoking weed, drinking.
Man,
he did the whole motherfucking skit from Belly, bro. And I was like, this motherfucker crazy as hell.
Yeah.
But DMX was cool as hell, bro. And to have that, you know, little bond with him on that tour, and then him passing away, that was tough. But I've been around a lot of legends that have passed. Bushwick, Ghetto Boys. I went on tour with them right before he passed. But yeah, man. Yeah.
Are you still active on on the scene of like with artists? Like, you still?
Yeah, I just dropped a new song with Swaggy, new artist out here, man.
He's out of here?
Mm-hmm. We dropped a new song called Wimby.
Oh, here you go. You're doing Spurs music now.
Nah, I mean, the crazy part about this is this song old. We just put it out, but it's like 2 years old.
Oh,
you know
damn, so y'all had it for a minute.
We had it, yeah. We've been sitting on it. And Swaggy, he little bro, man. He youngster coming up. And I was like, bro, that's hard. Let me get on it. You know what I'm saying? So we got on the song. Now we just put it out because it was just like, you know what, it's a perfect time to go and drop it.
Yeah.
So we dropped it right, I think the first, second round we dropped it. But nah, it ain't even a Spurs song though. He just mentions Wemby in the song.
Oh, okay.
The songs
He
he
just
say, I say,
Wembanyama.
Coach put me in. I'm the one like Wembanyama. They say he was born to win. That's what my teacher told my mama. You know what I'm saying?
So back
yeah.
to your question, because I know a lot of people are asking on there. What
Yeah.
like they say about the bullying? I think you were gonna get with that.
Yeah.
Bullying.
About which one? How did the anti-bully gang come up?
Not only that, but how can you be so like about bullying yet you rap about like
Oh,
guns
yeah.
and stuff like that? Like that. Those are
I
the
don't
questions.
I don't rap about guns.
They're saying, I don't know. Honestly,
Whoever's commenting don't even know my music.
Somebody can y'all recite a lyric there maybe or something?
If I ever talked about guns, maybe I've been in the game for 20 years.
Yeah,
So
long
if
time.
I ever talked about guns, maybe a while back, but I don't ever talk about guns like I'm gonna shoot and kill you. Only time I talk about guns is if I say something like, you mess with my family, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Yeah.
But I don't ever talk like on some gang shit. I ain't never claimed no gang. So whoever that is a hater that's just running their mouth. They don't even know what they're talking about. They're not even a real fan of me.
Yeah.
Especially of my later music as of late. Like I don't even talk like that. So
Got it.
Who's your top 5 SA rappers of all time?
SA?
SA.
King Kali.
Ah.
That's a good one.
Blake.
Blake.
Yeah, Blake. I love Blake shit.
There's I would have said Texas.
Lil
I said SA
Yoda.
'cause he's
we can
big
do
in
that too.
Yep.
Lil Yoda. So San Antonio. Live-Ola.
Yep. That's a good one. It's a good 5.
That's a good one. I would have said
Okay.
Texas. There's a lot of Texas artists. I mean, there's a
We do
lot.
Texas too.
There's a lot of Texas
Who's your
artists.
best
though.
in Texas?
King Kali. Zero. Scarface.
Zero's a good one. Zero's a good one. I go on that one.
And
Chameleonaire? No.
Chameleonaire, good
For
one.
when he would rap with curse
Nah,
words.
Chameleonaire for sure.
Chameleonaire's dude. He's
Yeah.
like a billionaire or like.
Devin the Dude.
Definitely do it.
What we doing? Top 5, top 10?
Do 5, 10, do 10.
10. Devin the Dude. So what we at? We at King Kali, Zero,
Scarface.
Scarface,
Chameleonaire.
Chameleonaire, Devin the Dude, Slim Thug, because of what he done. Slim Thug, Street Military. I don't even know if y'all know who that is. Ghetto Boys. I'm gonna throw the groups in there. You know what I'm saying? Just because of what everything they did. Then I'd have to say SUC and Swisher House.
There you go.
Just because of the whatever I'll fall under that.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm
Swisher House
saying?
was a big one.
Yeah,
That's a big
yeah,
one.
yeah.
That's a good one. Have you ever lost friends that because of your public opinions or like your social media? You never lost like you guys fall out
Actually, not no fallout, but I've had certain people that's a part of the anti-bully gang switch up and be weird because of Donald Trump.
because your personal thoughts on it on Donald Trump.
Not personal thoughts, true facts that I talk about. I don't get personal in politics. I talk about what actually happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The shit that actually went on.
And then
Because ain't no reason to get personal.
and so and with, even
politics.
with with
What's-
that anti-bully gang, how did that start for you? How did you
The
come?
closer I got to God, man, it started off with this little girl named Giselle. Her mom hit me up. This is like maybe about 3 years before the anti-bully gang was started. But a fan, one of my supporters, she hit me up, said, my daughter is cutting her wrist and I don't know what to do. Can you help me?
Damn.
And it just happened to fall on around the time of my birthday. And I was like, my birthday is tomorrow, but I want to do something for your daughter. So, you know, I'll come up to her school, show her class and stuff who got her back. She's like, oh, okay, cool. So I set it up. I was able to go to her class, meet her teachers, went to their lunchroom. The kids sung me happy birthday. And now she's 23 years old.
Oh, wow.
She has a family. She has 2 kids. She's pregnant with another one. She's married. Her husband's in the military. She's doing great, man.
So you follow up with all the people that you help, or you just like
not all of them because it's a lot.
Yeah.
I'm just one person, but I do my best to keep in contact with everybody, mostly everybody. It get hard though. Sometimes people change numbers. Sometimes, you know, I've been doing this. This will be my 7th year, so some of these people to change numbers. They didn't, you know what I'm saying?
So
But-
how does it work? So a parent or somebody reaches out to you, they tell you their story,
Yeah.
and then you decide like, okay, I'm gonna go to the school, I'm gonna pull up, I'm gonna do something like
Before I
that.
say that, if anybody watching that has contacted me, I do apologize if we haven't gotten back to you. I have my 4 social medias plus the 4 social medias for Anti-Bully Gang, and all of them get flooded with messages. So it's impossible for me to see every single message. I do apologize, but you can also hit me up at kyle@antibullygang.com, and I can help you out there. But I'm sorry, go ahead.
No. I just wanted to ask.
Oh
like, how
yeah,
it started.
so parents message me, email. We have a hotline 210-272-7707, 210-272-7707. You can text that hotline and let us know your problems, and we will do everything we can.
So you have a
to help.
team. It's not just you by yourself. Do you have like?
Yeah, I got a team, but it's a very small, 2-3 people.
Got it.
Nothing major. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm working. That's why now I'm a nonprofit. That's why now I'm trying to work with the government to figure out how to get some grants so I can like really do something big. Cause I've been funding this thing for 7 years now. You know what I'm saying? I don't ask nobody for nothing. I don't ask for no money, nothing. I'm doing this because I feel like God asked me to do it. And I'm just following his lead, and I'm doing everything that he wants me to do, which is stand up for the kids getting bullied, put out bully awareness, and continue to have these parents back. And now I know why he asked me to do it, because a lot of these parents feel alone. A lot of these parents, I'm the person, these parents can't even go to the schools. I'm the person they vent
Are they
to.
single parents that are affected? Most of the kids are single parents. They got both parents in the house.
Most of them got both parents in the household. They call because even though you have 2 parents in the household, bullying is something that parents don't know nothing about. Like they don't know like how to handle it without getting crazy, And a lot of these parents don't want to get crazy. They want to figure out how to handle it. And so from everything that they've seen me do, parents have faith in me to know like I'm gonna do something to make to stand up for your child, give them a voice so that people know what's going on with them, and hopefully help the school to understand the issue so that they could do something as well. So they know if they come in contact with me, we gonna shake up some stuff.
What
You know
race?
what I'm saying?
What race do you think's been affected most by bullying?
What?
Race, like race.
I don't know.
Do you see more
Race?
like Mexicans or getting?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't see like the
bro.
kids like in the neighborhoods.
I just whoever need help. I don't look at the race.
No, I'm just saying like you would see most.
It depends on where you are. If you're in San Antonio, you're gonna be more Hispanic. If you're in Houston, it'd probably be more black.
Because I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah,
You would see it,
yeah. It just depends on where you are. But as far as like the race, like I don't know, man. If they ask me, like I say what I say about Trump, but if a Trump supporter call me, man, my kid getting, but man, what's up? What school your kid go to? Have you talked to the principal yet? What we need to do to get help your son or your daughter out, bro? You know what I'm saying? This ain't about political bullshit and all that. This is like I said, God put this on me to do, so I'm doing it because I feel like this is a mission from God, bro. So everything I do, it's helped me. It's helped me to learn patience. It's helped me to learn about the school system. A big reason they don't do stuff about bullying in schools is because these schools are more concerned about lawsuits more than the children. So they come up with these stupid rules. If you hit the kid back, you get suspended. The teachers can't break up the fight. All this stupid shit that's gonna potentially hurt the kid, and not do all because of lawsuits. They worried about the lawsuits.
Yeah.
These school, the districts and the school superintendents, they worried about lawsuits. They worried about a lawsuit could possibly happen more than the kid getting assaulted at school.
So I mean, so I run a big page too, and I know a lot of people say that, and I'm just reading the comments too. But I read up a lot about you. So a lot of people say like, even though like you're an anti-bully, some people look at you as the biggest bully, and like I run a huge.
Only people that say stuff like that are Trump supporters, because they feel like when I say something about Trump, I'm being a bully. But other than that,
I'm talking more like when you pull up to the school, and the bully's getting bullied.
huh?
You don't think so?
Who says that?
I
Where
say
you
that.
getting
I
this
mean,
stuff
if you look at it, you're the
That's
bigger.
not even what happens. We go to the school for the kid getting bullied. We don't even know who the bully
What's
is.
So you don't know who the bully is.
No. So that's what I'm saying. What are you talking about?
So that's what they're making it seem. Like I said, I don't know anything.
I've never seen it. I've never seen
I've never
it.
seen
whoever
it.
y'all got commenting on your thing don't know me. They
At
just
all.
running their mouth.
This is
course.
some stuff that I've looked up.
They don't follow me. They don't know.
So you don't even interact with the kids.
I got
You don't even-
hundreds of videos online of exactly what we do.
No.
There's
So you
video evidence.
don't identify the other parent, the other kid that's
Nah,
bullying the
for
bully.
what? They kids. I'm a grown man. I can't go, hey man, why you bullying this kid? I look
Because
crazy.
I've seen the videos and it says
They
like,
say I bully other people?
yeah, they say that you come up to
Nah.
the school.
We pull up to the school for the kid getting bullied to show everybody at the school that this a cool kid and you need to leave him alone. Whoever you are. You know what I'm saying?
So what's the process? Let me say.
That's what I'm saying. I wanna learn the process,
We'll
yeah.
make it easier. I'm calling you. My kid's getting bullied, and I need your help. What's your process?
How old is he?
7.
7. How long has it been going on?
As far as I know, 6 months.
Have you talked to the principal?
Once, but they didn't do nothing about it.
They didn't do nothing about it. Have you went and had a face-to-face talk with the principal?
No, because they can't. They
Okay.
won't tell me the information of the other kid.
So I need you to go to the school, talk to the secretary, set up a meeting with the principal, talk to the principal face-to-face, and request for the teacher to be there as well. After you have that discussion, let me know. Now, if you need help more further than that and you don't know what to ask them, I can meet you at the school and I can go in there with you. Or you can call me on speakerphone and I can be in the meeting with you to make sure all the right questions are asked, to make sure that we do what we need to do to make sure your child not being bullied no more. And if that don't work, see, I don't do this to just pull up to the schools. I do this to help the parents understand what they need to do to handle it on their own. And then once the parent can't handle it on their own, then we step in and we'll do a pull up to the school. And when we do the pull up to the school, it's only for the kid that's getting bullied. We want to help that kid understand you got these people in these cars. Now we here for you. We here to have your back. And whoever messing with you, now they know you got a team of homies, your brothers, your big brothers and sisters that done pulled up here for you, to let them know that we'll pull up for you anytime that we hear about you having a problem. And if we end up finding out, you know, what you've been going through, we will also put certain things on blast. But since these are kids, my thing is more about awareness. I can't be mad at a kid when they parent is probably the reason that they the bully.
Yep.
So what I can do is say, hey, do you like being a bully?
No.
Do you like being a bully?
Oh, I'm
No.
not a bully.
So that's what I do when I talk to the kids. If you don't like being a, no, I'm saying, do you like being bullied?
Oh no, hell no.
Okay. If you don't like being bullied, would you want your mama to be bullied?
Oh no.
So I tell all the kids that's the awareness. When I pull up to the school, that's what I say to all the kids. I don't be knowing who the bully is. Now, sometimes when the kids see me, they get excited and they'll be like, there go the bully right there. But I don't go up to the bully and say nothing to him. You know what I'm saying? He a kid, man. I'm not finna, you know
We
what
go
I'm
to
saying?
the parents. We go to the parents and whoop the parents' ass.
you know,
Yeah. No,
Exactly. My kids, I go to
we
the parents and I whoop the
non-violent.
parents'
We
ass.
non-violent, man.
I'm
We
asking a lot
violent.
of questions because I
Don't
don't know.
touch my kids.
I
It's
don't
that
know.
easy.
I've heard of you, but I don't know of you. So I've heard of you.
Yeah.
Hey,
You
no.
be hearing a lot of lies. See, this is what I was talking about.
and that's why
people
I'm
be
glad.
making up. No.
I'm
the
glad
real
people are
spill.
seeing it
People
because there's
be
a lot of
making
people who
up
don't know
the
about
most
you.
lies about me and then be trying to make it like it's true. But it's like, damn, y'all talking out y'all ass, making up shit.
Yeah,
Shit that don't even go on.
And then for this, this goes to like, because I see people saying, "Oh man, these people don't know what he does." Well, we don't know what you do, but
So we're asking.
this is why the conversation needs to be had. Like, it's important to have this conversation because now
Nah, whoever commenting, it ain't them. They answering other people questions.
Yes, and we're asking
Don't be
questions.
mad at the staff, man.
Yeah, they're you
Y'all
know,
tripping.
I'm just asking because it's like it's good because now when people tell me, "Oh man, I don't like Kyle Lee," and I'm like, "Well, why?" I've had a
But
conversation
they don't
with
be
him.
having no reason.
Yeah.
You wanna know what their reason is? My homeboy said.
Yes.
And your homeboy probably a rapper jealous because I do it better than him out here.
I mean, it's
You know what I'm
always
saying? That's
it
what the
always
shit be, bro.
changes.
All about at the end of the day, any false narrative that has been created about me is jealousy, bro.
Yeah.
Jealousy. You want to know why? Because I am a person that take accountability. If I was to do something wrong, I'm sorry. My bad. I didn't know that I did that. And now I'm understand and I'm aware. But I would never purposely do some hoe shit, some fuck shit, some lame shit. I ain't never been a person to be like, man, I'm a real nigga.
Yeah.
I'm a solid man.
Because
Nah.
people, no, wait, to clarify, because people said that I said if you can use it, then we can all use it. I said we should not use it.
Yeah, we shouldn't use it. Nah, we shouldn't use it.
Because there are people in the chat, I'm reading all the stuff.
Yeah.
They're saying that I said it was okay to use it. No, I said it was
Nah,
not.
she didn't say that. She said
we shouldn't use it.
Yeah, you see,
like when people say
she feel like
Our web, like,
no, you
yeah.
said if we do use it, we can't. You shouldn't be getting mad if other people use it.
That's
so we all should stop using it.
Yeah,
And I was
exactly.
like, nah, you can't say that because that's our word.
Yeah.
And that's a word that we using from slavery and the hardship days that we done had in this country. But we shouldn't even be using it. It shouldn't even be a word used by nobody. Black people shouldn't be using it. No race should be. That word should be dead and buried, man.
But
It should be dead.
But
and
it ain't
buried.
going nowhere though.
But yeah, you agree that
Rappers use it every day.
That's one of them wishes like I'm doing with bullying, man. You know, like I'm fighting bullying, but I learned that the fight is bigger than bullying, bro. Like I said, these schools don't care, bro. That's why I'm able to do what I'm doing, because these schools don't care. You know what I'm saying? I got hundreds of parents I gotta talk to. Not gotta talk to, I wanna talk to, I wanna help. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out here doing this because God put me on this mission, and I'm finding out like, damn, bro, like now I see why bullying really do go on in schools. They don't even teach the kids treat each other how you want to be treated no more.
Yeah, I haven't heard
learned,
that
that's
in a
what
long
I
time.
learned in school.
I did too.
Bro, they don't even teach the kids that. They don't tell the kids, hey, treat each other how you want to be treated.
Yeah.
If you don't want nobody to be mean to you, don't be mean to anybody. They don't tell them that shit no more.
It used to be written on the walls when I was in school. Treat others how you want to be treated.
Bro.
It was written on all over the
I'm
walls.
like, okay, so we sending these kids to school to learn, but you're not teaching them how to be outstanding citizens?
Yeah.
What is going on? It's crazy. Nah, I do. I'm telling you. I've been in this knee deep, so I understand fully where bullying come from. That's why you could ask me any question you want to ask. I'm not just a person just going to these schools. I study bullying. I study it, bro.
Yeah.
There's 1 million kids that go to the emergency room every year in America because of suicide attempts or suicidal thoughts. 5,000 kids kill themselves every year, bro.
Yeah.
Every year, 5,000 of our kids are killing themselves from suicide, bro.
Yeah.
Because their mental is so gone that they don't want to live on this earth. Children, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why I do what I do. That's why anybody be saying whatever they be trying to talk about or trying to make me into some hoe ass nigga just because, I'm sorry, into some fucked up person.
He's
just
getting fired up.
Just because they've been around fucked up people all their life, or because all they know is fucked up people. I'm sorry to tell you that I am a good person. I am a person that makes sure that everybody good. I am a person that looks out for his community, genuinely not asking for nothing. I done went broke numerous times helping people out here. Broke.
Oh man,
A lot of
I
people
feel
don't
you
know
on
that.
that. I feel you
Broke.
on that.
Helping people. So for anybody to ever try to say I'm this or I'm that over some lame assumption you done made up or a lie somebody created.
It's BS.
But you know what? When you are a chosen one, you understand this is the territory that it comes with.
Yeah.
So I'm not upset. I'm not mad at anybody. It's frustrating for people to make up that about me because I love everybody. I even love my haters, man. It's getting real hard because of the lame ways they are trying to hate. One of the main things that really upset me when this whole Desi Bakes thing came out is because Trump supporters use that as a way to create lies to bash my name, just because I be telling the truth about Trump. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just feel like they also want to dissect every single thing you say and turn
And
it
that
around
too.
to another thing.
And instead of dissecting it and saying, okay, let's look at it in a positive way, they want to look at it in a negative way.
Yeah.
But hey, that's life. You know what I'm saying? I got over 500,000 followers on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? People gonna have opinions.
Yeah.
I got almost 800,000 on Instagram. People gonna have opinions. That's life, and I totally understand it. But when it's time for me to say my piece and say what it is, I'm gonna do that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think too that
And as you notice, I ain't stuttering.
yeah.
Is that something they say?
Oh, yeah. I mean, unless you have a speech impediment, when you talking and telling the truth, you should not be stuttering.
Yeah, and I think even for understanding, it's important to A lot of people forget that just because you disagree doesn't mean you have to hate each other.
Yeah.
Hell no.
I don't understand
That's
that
what
narrative.
I be telling people about Trump. Like, look, I'm disagreeing with that on some real fact shit.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to help educate you. I'm trying to help. When I put out shit about, I'm trying to help educate people on what's actually going on.
Right.
Shit that's, you know, I never spoke about politics. You wanna know when I started speaking about politics? When I started noticing, I'm gonna say this shit, and you could tell me I'm crazy. Not y'all. This is people in the comment, whatever. When I noticed that Trump was riding with white supremacy, that's when I got into politics. And the reason I'm gonna tell y'all that is because Trump got up on that. He debated with Kamala Harris, and he said to America, I don't know nothing about Project 2025. Well, why is now the author of Project 2025, Russell Vought, a part of the Trump administration? But you didn't know nothing about Project 2025. And he has pushed 60 to 80% of what's in Project 2025 into American policies and cultures through his executive orders and the other things that he's done, which is why you see ICE being like they being, which is why you see a lot of other things, which is why you see...
So you voted for Kamala?
Yes, I
What
did.
did you vote for?
I did.
I voted Trump.
Yeah.
Oh,
I did.
see?
I voted Trump.
Yeah.
I'm just listening to
You
him. I'm
wanna-
listening to what he
you
said,
wanna
but
know-
we
you
could have
wanna-
an agreement. We
Yeah.
could disagree, but
Yeah, nah. I got friends that voted for
I
Trump.
just knew
you know,
Kamala-
every friend I got voted for Trump.
Kamala was not ready to be a
Bully
president.
him.
No. No. Kamala. One thing I've noticed about people who support Donald Trump, they get sucked up into a propaganda whitewashing machine, and to where they do stuff like that. They can't even pronounce somebody's name correctly.
She said she was Indian. She said she never said she was black, so she said she was
What
Indian.
does
So
that
now
got to
she's
do with how
black.
her name is supposed to be pronounced?
But I don't know how to pronounce that name. That's what I'm
So
saying.
I'm
That's what
telling
they
you,
say.
it's
but,
Kamala. And
but
the
she
reason
said-
you know the other way is because you were going
but
off
she
of
said she was
right-wing
Indian first.
propaganda silliness.
Indian first before she said she was black. Then she said she was black so she could try and get more of the black votes. And
Says who?
that's what they say. That's what it's been proof. That's what came
Who is
around.
they?
Everybody.
Who's everybody?
Everybody
'Cause I
that
don't
looked in
say
there.
that.
No, I'm saying for her in general. She didn't belong.
Okay,
She didn't belong there. We could both agree.
See, what?
She didn't belong there to be
We-
president. Yes or no?
Yes, I just told you I voted for her.
But she didn't belong there as president.
Why?
She wasn't
That's why
ready.
she wasn't ready.
Why?
She was not ready.
Why?
She would have won if she was ready. If she had
She
that
would've
many
won.
people.
She would have
Why?
won.
Why?
She had a lot of money backed up. She still couldn't win.
No. Well, you said she wasn't ready. Why
She
was
wasn't
she
ready.
ready?
She was still too young.
Why?
She wasn't old enough. She ain't
What does age have to do with anything?
Don't you have to be a certain
Do you
to be
know?
a
No.
candidate? You have to be a certain age? No,
Nah.
She
She,
hasn't done
she could have been president if she won.
She ain't done enough.
you don't have to be a certain age to be the candidate itself.
What is not enough? She was a. What?
I'm asking.
I'm
I
just
don't know.
saying.
That's why I'm not the president.
This man said the vice president of the United States.
What did she do
didn't
when she was in
enough.
office? What did she do when she was in office? Name one good thing she did when she was in
My
office.
God, the Chips and Science Act
I'm just saying.
that made things impossible, that took jobs. For one, her and Joe Biden fixed inflation. That Donald Trump, that Donald Trump and Republicans ruined during COVID by mishandling COVID and fucking up COVID.
Was COVID
the
real?
only reason? What?
Was COVID real?
I don't know.
I'm asking a
COVID
question.
real?
I'm asking a question. Everybody asked me if COVID was real or not.
Ask the millions of people that died
That's
from
what I'm
it.
asking you. If you
Of
know,
course it was real.
Okay.
Man, bro,
It's still
come
out
on.
there right now.
People died, bro.
Okay. People.
It came. I've heard it came back.
It came back too.
People died, but was it real? Yes, it was real. But anyway, you say Kamala Harris wasn't ready to be president. Kamala Harris, Joe Biden is an old fart. Everything that Joe Biden did, it was Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris brought the country back. She's
she?
the one that got inflation back down to where Donald Trump is the reason it's back up. Donald Trump is the reason inflation went up in the first place because he didn't close the country when they told him to when he was president the first time. And if he would have, it wouldn't have been like it was. But he didn't, and he waited 3 months later, and that 3 months later fucked us. And that's what took inflation up. We had to close down everything. Businesses closed down for good. All kind of shit happened. He
Yeah.
mishandled COVID and fucked us.
There's a group
When
of
Joe
people- a
Biden,
group of
when
people
Joe
that did
Biden,
that.
when Joe
I won't say their
Biden,
name.
when Joe Biden got into office, it was during the pandemic. When it was during the pandemic, inflation was already going up because of Trump mishandling COVID. Joe Biden got into office and they fixed all that shit. Had the job. one of the main things Kamala Harris and Joe Biden did was give $18 billion to HBCUs, which Donald Trump lies and said he's giving the most. He's only giving $250 million, and then he cut that down.
Well, this is not a political
Yeah,
podcast.
exactly.
We're going to
Political
change that
podcast.
because we can go for days.
I'm just
Let's
saying
go.
he asked these
Yeah,
questions.
I asked you
yeah.
a little bit, but I just
Yeah,
know
but see,
a group of people was behind
but
all
what
that.
you're, you know,
And a
look,
group
let
of
me tell
people
you what
got
you're,
Donald Trump
let me tell
on
you
the
what you're
chokehold
doing,
right
my
now.
brother.
No, I'm not. I'm just telling you a group
No,
of
no,
people
I'm gonna
got
tell
Donald-
you what you're doing,
No, I'm
though.
not. A group of people got
No,
Donald
you're
Trump
not. I
in
didn't
the
even tell you
chokehold.
what you're doing yet.
No, I'm telling you, a group of
But you
people
didn't even know
got
what I was
Donald
gonna
Trump.
say.
I just know with Donald Trump, he lied to a lot of people, and a group of people got him in a chokehold and got us in the situation going on right now. And I won't say those group of people because they will
What?
ban us.
So how do we bring the country back together? What is your take on that? How do we
We'll
get
talk a little bit
everybody?
later about that later.
Yeah, how
Get
do we
Donald
get
Trump out of office.
No. Okay, and then after we get Donald Trump out of office, well, how are we going to get the country back together again?
Abolish the parties,
All the parties.
all the parties.
No Democrats,
They-
no Republicans,
all
none of that shit.
because Democrats was created during slavery and they had slaves. Republicans were created during slavery and they had slaves. Both parties had slaves. So since those are white, these are white supremacy parties, then they need to be abolished.
See, like there's see, and it's kind of weird because somebody said, "Girl, bye. You don't want to come together. You stay with your people. We stay with ours." What do you say to something like
that's
that?
the ignorance.
That's
but
ignorant.
people got to understand.
Well, no. What do
The
you say?
reason people think like that is because this country was founded on white supremacy. So when you
But
talk
what does that
that
have to
way,
do with the Mexicano and the black?
That Big Daddy Kunk knows exactly.
What does that have to do
Like
with
that should make us unite.
See that?
Look,
Big Daddy
it's
knows.
not. It's not. So I think that people like gotta get something understood. There should be people who ain't racist and people who are racist.
Yeah.
And if you ain't racist, we should all stick together, no
Exactly.
matter color, no matter nothing.
Yeah.
If you racist, you stay your ass over there with all you racist, evil motherfuckers.
So that person who said you stay with y'all people, do you think they're
that's
racist?
That's a racist statement.
If you say you people, I think that's racist.
That's a racist statement.
I think,
We
in my
gotta be
opinion,
honest. And one thing that people don't understand is they be being racist and don't even know it.
Yeah.
Because they so used to using that type of language.
I think too that and this is just my opinion.
But that's because we was founded on white supremacy. And the reason I said that is because white supremacy, which our white people ain't white supremacists.
Yeah, of
but
course.
white supremacy is from slavery and all that. All that was how this country was founded. So it was founded on hatred. It was founded on treat the Indian, the Native Americans.
My
like
husband's
shit
Native
and
American.
da-da-da.
He's 100% Native American.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
exactly. I've even spoken on Native American. God dog. What was it?
Like a
the
conference?
land they
Yeah,
call
the reservation.
Reservation. I've been on numerous reservations speaking to kids because they deal with a lot of suicide. They deal with a lot of addiction. So I've had to go and I don't want to say had. When I say had to go, it's because I feel like I got to be there to
You need to
spread a
speak to
positive
them.
word, not like it's a chore. I don't want to make it like I'm just a chore. This is what I want to do because I want to put out as much positive influence to people as I can. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I do talk about Donald Trump. You know
and
what I'm saying?
I think some of it too, like
And we should talk later because
we will. I'm gonna tell you- I'll tell you my
friends
point.
that are Trump, they like, damn.
Oh, he let everybody down when he went with that one group of people, but I won't say their name.
yeah,
It
we'll
rhymes
figure
with
that
you.
group out later.
It
But
rhymes- it
I
rhymes
think
with you.
I think whatever for me, like, and I'm speaking from my experience. Like, when I grew up here, because I'm from San Antonio, like my neighborhood was all Mexican. You didn't see no black folks anywhere, like at all. And it's not that I didn't like black people, because my best.
You know what I'm saying? When I grew up, it was no other race. Maybe a
That's-
couple of teachers was white, but it was all black. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I got here with culture shock.
The
for me.
first time I had a culture shock was when I joined the military, because one of my best friends is black. He's actually in the chat. And
What's up, best friend?
yeah, his name's Duke. He's from Cali.
What's up, Duke?
And man, we would go at it every day because we're two different.
Go at
cultures.
it as far as
Like we would fight.
Really?
Yes, like fight. Like
Y'all best friends. Y'all was
we
bullying
are
each
now.
other.
We
Y'all
are now.
bullying each other like that. I say that because my best friend was my bully.
Yeah, no, he's not mine. I bullied him because I beat him in every sport we played. But nonetheless,
Hey, Duke, we ain't gonna let that fly, Duke. We know the truth.
yeah, he knows I'm better than him. But it was because it was a culture shock for me. And when he would call me the N-word, I'd be like, it would offend me. You know what I mean? And it goes back to the conversation of like,
Yeah.
I think most black people are like, oh, well, I could use it, but you can't. And I'm like, well, how can you use it as derogatory to me, but I can't use it derogatory?
But see, when I just said it to you, I told you, I said,
Yeah,
I ain't
you
trying
didn't
to
mean it
call
like
you
that.
that.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
know.
I'm saying? So I think it's a conscience. And I think a big problem in today's society is we don't be thinking, just be doing shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of like taking a second, oh, okay, this is how I'm responding.
Yeah.
Just, you know what I'm saying?
Because everybody's gonna be quick to say you're lying. Because if you take a second, I answer your question, I'm like, how do I? My mind sometimes I gotta
ask the question again.
Yeah, I gotta process
Say it again.
You know what I mean?
That's why whenever she keep, I don't know if you notice, why I say, what was that again?
Yeah.
That way, while she's saying it again, I can also be thinking about what I'm gonna say, so that I can make sure that I'm answering it correctly without sounding silly and just blurting out some shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that you understand what I'm talking about.
Because your first response isn't always intended how it's supposed to be. I know sometimes when I say shit, I'm like, damn, I probably shouldn't have said it that way.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta take a second to think. That's why I like Wemby, man. He take a second to think, man.
Yeah, you have to.
Take a second to think for you for the beat.
In all his interviews, he says that. And what do you think about all the fans that are getting actually getting bullied over there in New York?
I just put out a video about it today.
I saw that.
I don't understand this shit, bro. It's stupid, bro. And then somebody come up killed, motherfucker. Oh, what happened?
Somebody died?
No, I'm just saying.
They stabbed somebody.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they said somebody got stabbed.
Oh, wow. You know what I'm saying? It's just pure ignorance, bro. Pure ignorance. I don't know. Even us, man. Even us out here, man. We be tripping. At least we fighting ourselves, but we shouldn't be doing that either. But we be looking crazy out military.
I just feel like
I understand
even
everybody having fun, but they fighting and hurting each other and shit, bro.
I feel like you're fighting each other and none of y'all even played. Like,
yeah, man.
Like, why are y'all fighting?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, why are you fighting for some team? These players making millions of dollars, bro. They ain't gave you a cent.
And you're fighting over it.
A cent.
I feel like when I beat you one-on-one, you probably would want to fight me, but I don't understand. You know what I mean?
Are you saying you're going to beat him?
I ain't a sore loser.
Oh.
I ain't a sore
You think he
loser.
beats you?
Speaking into existence.
Do we want to finish that conversation now?
Yeah.
Have you ever been recruited by Duke?
Never.
You ever been recruited by
Never.
Kansas?
Never.
North Carolina, Florida
Never.
State. Well, I got proof of all them letters, man.
Palo
You
Alto, only Palo
you
Alto.
ain't even.
My man
I
on
was
my
at the
level.
Pulga.
Palo Alto.
Were you ever ranked in the state of Texas?
I was ranked out of 500. I was 501.
Oh yeah.
So that counts technically. If you
know,
really count it, it counts.
If you lived in Mars, yeah.
But I think
That's where Wimby's from.
So what I could do for you, man, I could teach you how to get your jumper right. You know,
I'll
teach you how to get a little.
Shootout?
I
You beat him in a
teach you
shootout?
Listen,
Let's do it for the kids.
yeah, I mean we can. I'm just saying, as I don't want all his fans to be disappointed. That's really what it's. I don't want 700,000 people to be upset. Like, man, King Kali lost.
Ain't nobody gonna nothing. I mean, me. You got the advantage. I had 8 knee surgeries.
I had 2. I had 2.
What?
They both got fucked
I
up
had my
knees.
LCL and my MCL.
Okay.
That was it.
He had a full reconstructed knee, probably here.
I had my ACL, MCL, PCL, lateral meniscus, a carticell transplant, 3 scopes. Yeah, bro, I've been through it.
You know what? One of those was when I hit you with
got the
the
advantage.
in and out.
You're the
That's what
favorite.
it
You're the
was.
favorite.
when you was Casper,
He's juking people out of court.
He's a favorite.
Casper the friendly
You're the
ghost.
favorite.
Yeah,
Oh
you know,
my
I mean, I
gosh.
wasn't very good. I matured late. You know what I'm saying? So I developed late. I had to work on a lot of things, but I am pretty swift with it. I'm pretty good. I'm a lot faster than you think.
Hey, man. At the end of the day, man, just give your best effort.
Yeah, and that goes for, like, I say that because, man, like it's even if like for the Spurs and the Knicks thing, since we're talking about that and the whole bullying thing, it's like your team, my team. But why does it gotta come to all that? Like, it's
bro.
crazy to me.
Yeah.
This-
Putting your
At the end of the
hands
day,
aside,
none of us
I
are
could
getting
never
paid.
see myself, like, say we make it. I ain't gonna say this because we winning, but next year we play a game and we lose, and we make it to the cup next year, we lose again. I could never see myself punching you in the face
At all.
because we lost.
at all.
I mean,
Ripping his jersey off.
I couldn't see that.
man, I just think like today's society, bro. I was telling somebody this the other day. You know, we living in a society right now where a lot of kids from, I guess you could say from like the 90s to 2010s time, it was a lot of teenage pregnancies going on.
Yeah.
Kids having kids.
Yep.
So we living in a product of kids who are like getting a little older now, who were raised by kids.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that's not good.
At all.
So
Yeah.
that's why there's a lot of ignorance going around, more than you've ever seen, because there's a lot of kids who were raised by kids.
100%.
Yeah.
And not only that, there's also this thing called social media that is glorifying kids who have
a whole lot of followers. So if
Yeah,
you're a kid and you're 13 years old and you have 1 million followers, it's probably 1 million kids. Now they're gonna look up to you. When I was coming up, we looked up to the OGs, the older. Now you got kids not only being raised by kids, but kids looking up to kids and being influenced by kids.
I literally was about to bring that up.
So any little knucklehead, you think about it, when you was young, you knucklehead fool running around. Now that's who the kids looking up to, the knucklehead fool.
We also don't have a lot of grandparents and grandparents
lot,
doing what they used to do because those are the
They're
younger
still in the
kids.
club.
Yeah, exactly.
And then too, like,
Are on the top of the cars on military.
yeah, because nowadays, man, like, there's a lot of people that have like the following and influence, and they have the platform. You know what I mean? And it's people that don't have some sort of, I wouldn't want to say sense, but some experience in life where you can do things differently. Because we just talked about it too, where it was like, when people ask, oh, well, what would you do if it was 10 years ago you? Like, how would you react? Of course, the answer to that is you had a different mindset 10 years ago. You weren't thinking the way you were thinking.
So we're dealing with all this digital Bankston stuff. Man, it's this girl, bro. I ain't seen this girl in like 15 years, bro. She still be talking about me, hating on me, all this stuff. Like, I ain't seen you.
Because she knew you 15 years ago.
15 years ago.
It was a different person.
But the shit she making up lies about me though. You know what I'm saying? But even if I was that person, that's a decade and 5 years later.
Yeah.
What kind of person don't change and get better? I mean, I know there's some idiots that don't, but you don't even know me no more.
Yes.
Still trying to speak on me.
And that's kind of like,
bro.
Yeah, what you know in the past.
That's kind of one of the things that I was talking to Cece about, because people would ask me like, oh, if somebody did this to you, how would you react? And I tell them how I would react today. Well, what about you 10 years ago? You wouldn't do that.
But
yeah, you're right.
They're not, you didn't give the right answer that they wanted to hear.
That's what I was about to say. That was
they want to hear
question.
a certain answer.
Because that's what they would do.
Right.
They want you to agree.
To agree with it and say, oh, yeah, you're right. You should have did that.
So that's why they go 10 years back.
Yeah, and that's,
you know, that's, it matters, man. But
and that's kind of the unfortunate part.
Some people need that. You know, they need that, you know.
So talking about that, what is some advice you would give your younger self?
My younger self?
Yeah.
Be more you, you know. Don't let people like influence like a lot to you. Like, look at people, observe them, but use that to make the best you. You know, like for instance, like if I was to hear some stuff and me and you was talking and you was giving me some advice, I feel like if I was talking to my younger self, I'd be like, make sure you listen to her, hear everything she got to say. Don't be like, listen to everything she got to say. Then when y'all done talking, whatever you didn't agree with, let that go. Whatever you did agree with, let it stick with you. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that, because I feel like that's like true communication and understanding, and that's something that we lacking in this world is communication and understanding.
For sure,
Constructive criticism.
And constructive criticism. I think we lacking that. We in a sensitive world these days, because to me, my Desi Banks posts, even though he's a comedian, I was having some constructive criticism. That was a racist joke, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Why you feel like you need to do a racist joke to get paid? I don't feel like we should need to go that route. Okay, yeah, it's funny, ha ha ha, but think about it. You're being racist through a joke. Yeah, it's funny, but you're still being racist. The racist is the part that you should be thinking about. Now, am I right or am I wrong? Who knows? This is my opinion.
Yeah.
And I'm giving this opinion
right.
because we live in a racist world. And if I was a comedian, I would not be making no jokes so a racist person can go tell that same joke and be racist.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Which, by the way, you did make another video saying, like, not apologizing, but like if you guys got to, like, correcting what you said, you know what I'm saying?
Make it more understandable.
Yeah, make it more understandable to people. So it wasn't like you just bashed the guy and then left it at that.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Like I said, at the end of the thing, I said, if I was bashing him, if I'm bashing somebody, and then I end my statement with, but he did a good show and we enjoyed ourselves. Does that sound like I'm bashing him?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And then so, even
even in that, I say, I understand it was a joke, but I'm just using it as an example. Does that sound like I'm bashing him?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But people want to take that and say, oh, he's bashing.
Yeah.
He's trying to bash that man, knowing he was a comedian that did those type of jokes. No, I didn't. I didn't know that he attacked interracial couples. I had no idea. I found out firsthand, right in his face. Is what I found out.
And so, what are some upcoming things you got? Like, you got any like? Are you doing? I know you had a watch party the other day that you hosted, right?
Yeah.
You got anything else like that that's coming up?
Man, I be getting so. When it comes to my time these days, I'm more focused on being a husband and a parent. You know what I'm saying? So,
nice.
I'm real choosy on what I do. People be asking me to do all kind of stuff. I'm real choosy, bro.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's the anti-bully gang. What can I come up with to figure out more ways to help kids that are being bullied? What new angles can I use to spread bully awareness? I'm working on a
like maybe host a class or something.
So that's stuff like that. Yeah,
Bring the kids, the bullies, and tell them like what they're doing.
Yeah, I've actually been trying to figure out like how can I make, because I get calls from parents of bullies too.
Yeah.
I pulled up to bullies' houses. I go to their house, not to like, don't you be bullying, like, do you even know why you bully?
What was that movie from? That show, Something Straight.
Scared Straight.
Scared Straight.
Yeah. Nah, I don't go to scare them.
Yeah.
I go to talk to them and educate them. You know what I'm saying? And help them to understand what they're doing. Because I don't think most kids who are bullying don't understand, especially the younger ones. You know what I'm saying? They don't be understanding, like, you bullying. Like, that's not cool. You wouldn't want somebody to do that to you. So all the kids, I say, if you are doing something to somebody that you wouldn't want them doing to you, why don't you just chill out? Find another route. You know what I'm saying? And then if you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing. If it's like mean or rude, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't even say it. There's no point. Because you wouldn't want to say it to you, so why say it to somebody else? Now, if it's something rude that's going to help somebody, tell them in private, not around everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And, it's all kind of things that I be trying to teach the kids to help them understand how we need to respect each other as the human race. Because I could say I don't see race. I only say that because I don't judge people off race, and I don't look at race as a judging factor of character. I look at what you do and how you act and the way you treat people as far as how I'm going to judge you. And I don't even judge people like that. I just say, oh, that's that type of person. You know what I'm saying? Because you just showed me who you are. I'm not going to judge you, but I say, oh, I know how he is.
Put him in a category.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? I'm still not judging you, though. And I would still try to help you come out of that, whatever that is going on with yourself, that could make you a better person. So that's why I don't judge, because I feel like everybody can improve and everybody can get better once they find out, like, oh, shit, damn, I was acting like that? Damn, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be like that.
Yeah.
You got some people that don't care, though. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. There's a bad apple in a lot of bunches, you know what I mean? It's going to be like that no matter where we go. Man, so, but I know a lot of people, too, like if they can't reach out and get a hold of you, the hotline was...
Yeah, it's 210-272-7707.
Yeah, if you guys, don't forget, if you guys have any problems.
But the email, Kyle, K-Y-L-E is my name, Kyle at antibullygang.com. That's like, that's a really good way. The hotline, it be getting flooded
blowed
up
too. Yeah, blowed up.
But the email, I can individually check through the email.
Yeah.
You know how text messages are. You only got that small form, and then before it start getting shot down, and then somebody else texts, and then
it's just backed up. But you guys, if you don't know his Instagram, he's got every social media there, platform there. If you guys can't get a hold of him, he's labeled out the email. You guys use the email. I guess kind of what some final thoughts you have, Cece? Did you miss anything?
No, I do want to say that I'm the chismosa here in San Antonio. I have the huge.
what?
I'm the chismosa. Like
she knows everything.
You know that word?
She knows everything.
What chismosa means? Like I hear all the gossip. I hear everything.
Okay.
That's my role
I heard
here.
it. I heard that word, but I wasn't fully
Understanding.
it. So,
Chismosa is like the one who has all the gossip.
Yeah, so I hear all the gossip, so that's why I was
tea.
asking all the crazy questions, and I had researched
you
it
asked
all
all
up.
the questions that need to be asked. I told you when y'all come, don't be afraid to ask me nothing, man. I'm like an open book. I don't got nothing to hide, man. I feel like sometimes I be feeling like I got something to prove, but it's only who I truly am.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like I gotta prove myself. I feel like I gotta prove like me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want people to know me, and then be like, hey, bro, like before you make these silly judgments or silly assumptions, like know me first and know, like, first and foremost, I'm a positive person, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not finna have no stupid vendetta with you about because you like Trump. I ain't finna be, like I said, I got friends, bro. I got friends that like Trump.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He used to. He's pissed me off lately.
Hey.
Yeah.
Nah,
He sold
look,
us
man,
out.
look,
He sold out America.
I'll help you to, you know.
We'll talk after this. We'll talk after.
No, I'm gonna just say one thing about Kamala Harris. A
passed a lot of laws.
lot of things were said about her that were lies, man, and propaganda, and people believed those lies and thought they were true. And anything that you may feel about Kamala, I would strongly suggest to go look it up on Google, ChatGPT, and make sure that it's absolutely true of what you heard, because you'll be surprised about these things that are lies about her.
Either way, she's not gonna be president anytime soon anymore. Anyways,
Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one.
but go Spurs, go.
And
Yeah.
and even then, you know, like I said, it's just, I mean, there's always going to be that information. There's like the anti-bully gang. Like I didn't know how it worked, but now it's important
Now
for
I
us.
understand it.
Yeah.
Now.
Now we understand
Yeah.
it, and now we
Yeah.
can spread the word.
And you,
Like,
a lot of people that didn't know,
Yeah, a lot of
new
people that did-
followers, now they know how it works.
of
Because
course,
a lot of people
a lot
had
of
a
people want to
different.
assume, oh, he just goes up there and he bullies people. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
does-
why I was like, huh?
And I was like, oh,
Yeah,
he
that's-
does? I was like, well, damn, I'll ask. I have to ask because it's just
How
like you
the
said.
hell could I be the anti-bully gang and go bully?
See
Well, the
what
way
I'm
they
saying?
made it
Because
seem,
people
the way
make
you
it,
made,
hey,
yeah, the way they made it seem was that you pull up and the kid that was doing the bully is like
Confront.
centered
Go
out.
check them up.
A lot
they'll
of people,
post it.
trust me, if you haven't seen, like I could send you,
You
all
have
the
not
comments.
seen that she's most on
hundreds of
page.
people, yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I've heard it all though. I've heard people say, that's why I was telling you about race. I'm like, I don't.
So you've
even know
heard it
like that.
before, like what they say that.
Some of that, yeah.
Okay.
And I heard like I only pull up for Mexican kids. They tell me that. I'm like, I only pull up for Mexican.
Well,
kids.
I hate to break the news. I hate to break the news to you. My kids are half black, so that's a
bro.
shocker to everybody. But
Yeah.
I mean, I'm with you. I don't really.
And I will say something about that. If anybody has ever seen me in San Antonio pulling up for a lot of Hispanic Mexican kids, it's because we're in San Antonio.
we're
It's 70%
predominantly
Hispanic. It's 7% black. So of
Yeah.
course you would see me with more Hispanic in San Antonio. But there's numerous black kids that we pulled up for in San Antonio. Numerous. I got plenty of evidence, but I'm not gonna go prove myself about that and be like, look at this black kid we helping. Look at this. I'm not gonna do that. You can go look. You can go. We got the Anti-Bully Gang page, Anti-Bully Gang YouTube, Instagram. You can go look at those pages and you can go see for yourself. If you're worried about race that bad, go look at it and see for yourself.
Yeah.
You know.
Maybe they want you to put the
and just know
statistics
we don't
up.
even post everybody we help. Everybody don't want to be posted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we tell the kids, are you cool? You want us? And the kids that we post, they want us to put it out because they want to spread the anti-bully awareness.
At the end of the day, I don't think you can make everybody happy, so it don't even matter. As long as you know what
Yeah,
you're doing, what
ain't
you
gonna
got to
never be
do,
able
then
to
that's
that.
it.
But yeah, there's more stuff that I don't talk about that we do.
Yeah.
Like people don't even know half of what we do. You know what I'm saying? People don't know that we get kids self-defense classes and we get them boxing classes and
I didn't know
MMA
that.
training to help them learn how powerful they are and learn how to defend themselves.
Yep.
Not to be
That's good.
violent,
That's a good thing.
not to be mean, not to be ugly, but to know if somebody do mess with you, you can whip their ass. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And you know
in
you
self-defense. In
can
self-defense.
in self-defense, but it gives you confidence to know that, to where now you can talk and use your words to stop a situation instead of just being like, put your head down.
I
and
just
all
know
that.
if somebody's bullying my kids, I'm pulling up to their parents' house and I'm handling the right way. That's the way to handle it.
So one time, I'm gonna tell you a quick story. So one
Not
time,
crazy though.
No, it don't
No.
matter. We're handling it
Just
the right
talk.
way.
It
Yeah.
do matter, bro.
What's the right way?
It does matter, bro.
We do what we gotta
We're
do.
gonna fix the situation.
Yeah, but look.
So one
Or
time,
fix the kid and the
okay,
parents.
okay.
Hold on. Look, bro. Look.
He's
That's the way it
We
goes.
have to set the right example for our children, bro.
That's the only way it's gonna happen. If the kid
You
keeps doing
showing
it.
your child that being crazy
That's
just
not
to
crazy.
protect. Yes, it is. Yes,
But
it is. You're
if
showing.
somebody's bullying your kid, what are you gonna do?
Talk to the parent.
Exactly.
I'm
Then what's
not
gonna
gonna
keep
go.
doing it? What
Not
if they-
going to
they
say
keep
like,
doing
man, anything. I'm being good.
Yeah, we're
Nah,
gonna talk to the parent.
I
They
want to
keep
have
doing
an
it.
understanding. We need to have an understanding
And then we're gonna
because the
keep-
parent might not even know what's going on.
We're gonna
So we
approach
need
the
to have
parents
not
first,
go acting all rowdy and all that.
But what if
bro.
the parents are just as crazy as the
Yeah.
kid?
Yeah,
Then
well,
that's
you
going
got to do
down.
what you got to do
Yep.
in that
That's
instant.
what we're saying.
Yeah,
That's-
Yeah, but y'all are
but not
okay,
going over there.
and I'm
with
not
that.
taking sides, but yeah, that's being selective.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. And
You
there's
have
some
to be selective in
You have to,
every
yep.
every scenario is different.
Yes.
Nothing is the
That's
same.
that's what we're saying.
Yeah, if you're gonna talk
But
crazy
he's
to
saying,
me,
oh,
I'm
I'm
gonna
going
talk
to the
crazy to
parent.
you.
Yeah,
born
he's
to
saying
parents
he
handle
was
it.
saying he
That's
he
where
ready
it's
to go
supposed to handle it.
rowdy.
We're gonna handle
Yes,
it.
but I'm
if you
saying
go to
you
a
don't
bu-
have to get crazy because
Nobody said crazy.
maybe they're
we're
not
gonna
going to be
handle it,
crazy.
though.
Yeah, but
Nobody
that-
said
but
one
that's
thing
how-
about
that's
being
what you
crazy.
said.
I didn't say crazy. We're gonna handle it.
No, that's what you meant when you first brought
We're
it
gonna
up. You
handle
like,
it.
we finna handle
Yeah, but
how we gonna
handle it is a broad statement
Yes.
because when people say we're going to handle it, we
handle
all
it.
kind of know
So
what that means.
My
Yeah, we're
point to
handling
that. My point to that is, if you go with the hostility energy, you probably gonna get it back.
Yes.
But if you go with, hey, I'm such and such, I just wanted you to know this was going on.
Get a different
Can you
reaction.
please to have a conversation with your child because they're doing things to my child, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Parent to parent, not your child bully mine, so I got plex with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
'Cause you're
sorry,
just gonna
beef with
get-
you, that's old school.
Yeah.
Beef with you.
You're just
it's
projecting the same thing the kids
parent
are
to
doing.
parent, this what your child had done, because that's what I would want. Like if my child did some bullying, I
your
would
child
want,
would never do that,
I
though,
would,
right?
pay,
'Cause
I
you
would
teach
want
them better.
I would. We setting examples. This is example. If my child was bullying, hey man, look, I could be. You got preachers out there, they kids acting crazy. Who knows, bro? I could teach my kid all they want. Kids gonna do what they want, dog. You know what I'm saying? But I would doubt my kids would bully from all the lessons we learned. But and I'm probably a fake preacher too if they kid out there doing that. But we learn it. We learn the self-respect every day. I'm lucky. I got 4 kids, so you know how siblings are. They bully each other all the time. So I'm able to teach my kids about bullying every day because they always doing something to pick on each other. So we always able to have a lesson about bullying in the house. But when it comes to us, if you was to come to me and say, man, your child bully mine, I would want to know. But if you came at me like, man, man, what's up with your kid, man, blah, 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 blah.
You're gonna get
like,
that back.
I'll be like, bro, hold on, cuz. Like, what you talking, hold on.
You're gonna get that
you know
back.
What I'm saying? But
Honestly, that's what I would
you see
look
what
like.
I'm saying? So if it's just like a mutual parent to parent, hey man, this was going, did you know your kid was doing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most of the time, they don't even know.
They don't even know, bro.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say. And the reason they don't know is because either they may have picked it up from that parent because that parent doing it behind closed
Yep.
doors, or some other kids at school didn't learn it from their parents and then taught it to your kid. You know what I'm saying? That's why the bullying awareness is so important to teach your own kids so they can understand. Just like race. I feel like I teach people all the time to make sure kids know about race, not to say he's black, he's Mexican, he's white. No, so they understand who they are and they understand how to respect other races and other cultures because there are gonna be different races. You are gonna see different people, but you need to know that you're you and they're them and you need to respect them and their culture and everything that they got going on because you would want them to do that for you. And because they are a child of God and we all God's children. We all brothers and sisters under God. So if that's the case, skin color don't matter, but it does because of culture. You know what I'm saying?
And everybody remember ELE. Everybody loves everybody, right?
Yeah.
That's
I have one last question. I'm done. So if you found out somebody that's close to you or somebody that you worked with was a bully or had been a bully, would you still continue to work with them and still talk to them?
If I found out?
Yeah.
It just depends. You know, I would still work with them because us as people, we got to understand, I talked about this earlier, forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you got forgiveness and understanding, then you talk with that person, find out about that situation, see how they talk about it. If they have remorse and they understand that they was wrong, then forgiveness is in order. And they are owed the opportunity to make up for the wrong that they did. I feel like unless you raping children and raping women and stupid shit like that,
Pull guns out on people.
I don't feel like you get no chance to make up for that shit. But mostly anything else, you should have an opportunity to make it right in the world. You know what I'm saying? Wrong you right and make it right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how I would say that.
Okay.
Anything else? See, guys, Anti-Bully Gang is you have the website.
Antibullygang.com.
You guys have so many platforms you guys can reach out to him.
So many.
So many. And if he doesn't get back to you guys, just remember he's a one-man army. He's by himself. I think you run all.
I have a lot of people in my organization
that assist, but yeah,
everybody be working.
Yeah.
Everybody, you know,
they don't get paid for this.
I ain't to the level where I'm able to pay people
Yeah.
yet because I ain't even making no money from it because I'm doing it it's a mission from God. God is providing everything I need, so I'm good. But for my other people that are part of the organization, I can't pay them yet, so they can do it when they can do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I like that you said. I like that you said yet, because that just projects that you're all are gonna get there.
Oh, bro. We doing. That's why I turned into a nonprofit, so that I can start hiring people, so that I can make it into a real
legitimate thing, so people can take pride in it.
Business,
yeah, for sure.
We trying to take it. I want to make this like. I want to have like, you know how they have Ronald McDonald community houses and stuff. I want to have all that. I want to have community centers. I want to have where kids can come in and get counseling and all that type of stuff. You can come work out. You can come learn. You can come learn basketball, football. You know what I'm saying? A place where you can come and get away and know like, hey, I can be somewhere and learn and better at myself as a person and teach kids how to be better human beings.
Because that's what we got to do, man. I think that's what we're lacking, is not teaching people how to change and become better. I think we're just projecting.
Bro,
we're just projecting the same shit.
The youth is our future, man.
It is, and if we don't pour into it, who will? So I appreciate you coming up here, man. I got a lot of good answers. I really enjoyed the conversation. I think I learned a lot as well. Not that I didn't do my research, but it's good to just have the dialogue. The dialogue helps you learn a lot, because with the social media,
horse's mouth is always the best.
It's always the best, and so many people water shit down that we see, like, King Kali did this, and it's like, damn, you. That's unfortunate that we see things, and sometimes it's true. Sometimes you got to dissect it.
Everything. My last thing about this Desi Bakes thing, what it did for me is it showed me, like, damn, you that nigga.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
You know. And you got a lot of haters, but you got way more supporters.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know
for
what
sure.
I'm saying? So it was a beautiful thing for me as a person, because it let me know, like, okay, I am getting out there the way that because I be having my doubts about, like, man, am I really getting out there like that? Do people really know about me? So now, it comes that time. It don't matter who you are, bro. People gonna make up what they feel you are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They're looking for the answer that they want. Yeah, the validation.
They gonna make it up, man.
Yeah. But nonetheless, man, we appreciate it.
Thank y'all for having me, man.
Yeah, you have my support. We're here.
Final thought.
And your and another final thought.
Final thought to the second one. I keep
good.
thinking. You leave me too long, I'm gonna think a lot of stuff.
My anniversary though, I gotta go.
Yeah. Okay. So three past guests that we have. What do you like? What are your take on them? We've had Joey Stacks.
Yeah.
Nene.
Yeah.
And who else?
And we've had
Queen of the Mouth.
Queen of the Mouth.
Queen of the Mouth. Have you heard of any of those three?
Queen of the who?
Queen of the Mouth.
No, I ain't heard. I heard of the first two, but not the third one.
Which first?
He heard of Joey Stacks and Nene.
Yeah, I heard of them.
Those two. What do you take? Nothing to say? No.
Yeah, good. I like it that way. Nonetheless, we appreciate all you guys.
Go Spurs, go.
Yeah, go Spurs, go. You guys subscribe, follow, share. We appreciate everybody. Kali, all his handles. He's got his email. He got the
I want
hotline.
to say something about the PB brought up. I'm sorry. Blessings to him, and I wish him the best.
Yeah, and blessings to everybody. I appreciate everybody that tuned in, man. Everybody that follows Kali, everybody that is here helping the back scenes, everything. We appreciate everybody, and next time we'll see you guys.
Yeah, man. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Thank you.